Welcome back to Let's Play Traffic Giant with me, Squawker, and when we left off we'd gotten a bit better at this mission, the mission of Sharnstow, mission 11 of the game. Unfortunately we're having a few customer satisfaction issues, as you could say, mainly because we're having trouble financing new buses, but however money's starting to come in a bit faster now that we're getting more people, therefore we should start investing in bigger and better buses. We've just raised 46,000, so that's actually enough for a new MAM GLX2. GLX3 is not too far away, but I'm just going to go over GLX2 now. I want to get problems sorted sooner rather than later. So, flashing the Panama, you get a new MAM GLX. There we go. I mean, this is a mission we've actually had to resort to using bar buses. I mean, we're just getting a lot of business right now. So if we can try and get these numbers under control, I think we can start switching to trams, and I can transfer these buses onto the suburban lines, because that's what I want to do. How we're doing in terms of goals? Well, company value's at 210,000, so it's on the rise at least. We've still got a long way to go in terms of company value, but you know, up is up. We've got 9% coverage out of 50 and 5% school traffic out of a minimum quota of 20. So we're getting there in a way. It's not exactly. It's been a very rocky start to this mission, so you know, context where context is due. But I am gonna probably put line 1 onto a tram line now. Oh, yes, I can't do it now because obviously a tram is extremely expensive. But what we can do is let's just quickly get this line up so I can like trace. Line 1 goes all the way down here, and it goes down here, down by here, down here, up here. It actually crosses by the other tram line, which we'll be instituting one day, hopefully not too soon. I think maybe next year we'll probably try to start raising money for trams, but for now we're just obviously going to try and afford bigger and better buses. But that's the tram line for line 1 there, so that's going to be transferred onto a tram line, hopefully one day in a not too distant future. However, I need a bigger bus on line 1, and I need a bigger bus on line 5. The lines 2 and 4 are relatively okay. Line 3 is doing good. I mean, actually, how is line 3 doing, by the way? Because it's actually still surviving. It's not making a big profit, but it's making a profit, so you know what, that's alright. But other lines, we're now starting to see big numbers being delivered, and that is exactly what I want. We've nearly got the numbers under control on line 5. However, I definitely want to try and cut as many waiting times out as I can, and I want to try and get probably a bar bus on line 1. I know a bar bus isn't great, but it's all I can afford really. I mean, just save up for a bar MC2. Because, I mean, alright, bar MC2 ain't great, but it's capacity over quality today, unfortunately. That is what I'm going to have to do, because my budget is a bit shredded up at the minute. It's just, ugh, it has gone kablooey. So come on, we've nearly got enough. Come on, don't want the monthly expenses. There we go, I don't want the monthly expenses just sit in. So there we go, line 1. You get the new bus. There we go. Bar MC2 is en route to start hopefully clearing up these horrible waiting times. So I'm probably going to need another one in order to deal with it even more. How did we do last year for money, bad boy? Let's have a look. Oh, we made a profit last year. Actually, we made a profit of £13,000. Alright, it's not a big profit, but it is a profit. So we made a little profit. We pulled in £368,970 in total income, and a lot of the expenditure was actually down to new vehicles. Those salaries are pretty high. They're sitting at about 76,000 a year. So yeah, I mean, and I didn't even change the size. I mean, we never really taken into account how much we actually pay drivers, but looks like they get paid a lot in this game. So yeah, good way to make a nice little earning actually, becoming a bus driver in my company. Because eventually I'll overpay you, and then you'll be happy, but you'll also have to be polite to all the people as well. And I won't overpay you, because actually it starts to affect your image. Actually, if you pay them too much, your drivers become very arrogant fucktards, because they all become upper class and all that. Imagine that, you're upper class and you're a bus driver. Really do make a lot of paradoxes out of this game, don't I? You know, let's save up for another bar MC2. We're nearly getting there on £18,000 now. Come on, we're on 19,000, just about 10,000 to get just about 9. I lost. See, I keep making money, and then it'll all disappear in expenses with fucking servicing costs and all that shit. That is just so bloody annoying in this game. But as long as I can try and keep everything under control now, we might be able to bring back this customer satisfaction. I mean, line 5 is definitely where it needs fixing the most, unfortunately. But line 1 also does need severe fixes on its not its company value, you know, it's customer satisfaction, because that's where we got to go. So there we go, a new one for line 1, let's just pop that on, there we go, it's only made £930. And the good thing about bars actually is I don't think their servicing costs are too high, it's only 300, and then MAMs actually have higher servicing costs, so actually we are going to make a few savings with these, with the bar MC2, with few savings. I know I said like in the other episode bar MC2 is actually just a complete total obsolete bus because of its servicing costs and how it can be outdone by the Weasel. However, I just want bar MC2s. I shouldn't be using bar MC3s, but bar MC2, why not? Why not? I'm just feeling retarded today. Should have been buying more bar MC3s to be honest, but whatever. It's something, I guess. It's something. And we did unlock the MD Futa Tech actually, so we have access to those, but those are horrifically expensive, and actually their servicing costs are a bit tight with 500 at their servicing cost. But I'm definitely trying to bring down numbers here. It's just I want to build a new bus line now actually, but the thing is, I mean, yeah, we are actually recovering customer satisfaction there, so I think another Weasel, and I think I'll have line 5 wrapped up for now. But and we are recovering customer satisfaction on line 1. It's just that I want to try and get this number cut down. I mean, it's good to see high numbers, it really is, but I don't want them sitting around for ages, not catching a bus, if you know what I mean, because it's just sitting there, not making any money. They only make money when they're actually on my bloody bus, so that is something we need to work on. We need to get more people on the buses, and you know, right, people want to ride the bus, but we want them to be physically, you know, we want them to park their asses on my bus. But that should be enough buses for line 5 now. Line 5 should be working nicely. We are in negative money though, but I think we'll quickly recover out of that. But right, that's one line. That's one line pretty much fixed. It's still on an orange face, but I think just give it some time and it should fix itself. I mean, the waiting time ain't really too long now, so I think they should be happy about it. But the bus, someone just turned up to the bus stop and actually just literally missed the bus. So tough luck for you, Sunshine. To save up for another bus for line 1, and then I think I will make plans to do another line. I think we should try and expand into this north part of the city. I think there's probably some untapped potential here with these apartment blocks here. Like, what's this building here? It's a theatre, and it's got a few people. I'm assuming. Actually, no, it's rather scattered, the theatre. So, what about these office blocks? Ooh, yeah. I mean, we could make some of them, and I think I tried that before, but it didn't work for some reason. These office blocks. Yeah, I mean, look at this office block here. I could just go around here, and I could probably make a nice little packet off it. I could probably at the same time get some planetarium traffic, some modern art traffic, and some school. I mean, look at that. I think we need to do one for this school traffic for definite. I think that's going to be my next line there. But for now, let's just buy another Weasel and stick that on line 1. I know I need something with big capacity for line 1, but I just need to start bringing in consistent money. I mean, we're making money now, but we're just not making it fast enough. But I am glad that we're now pretty much we pretty much got a somewhat guaranteed income, but at the same time we haven't even really guaranteed 1 star of this mission yet, and that is what we really need to do. We need to safely guarantee the acquisition star in this mission. As it stands, we're just about to hit 300,000 company value. I mean, there we go, 300,000 company value, so it's rising. It ain't rising fast enough, but I think I'm going to start working on this line, because this could be another potential source of big money. So goes this way, honestly. So we go up to here, and we go down here. Now I need to wait to save up for another bus. I mean, there we go. Then we go down this road, and we'll be going up here. So there we go. And I'll put another one here. That should do it very nicely. So let's just come on. There we go. And then does that captures the theatre, so there we go, we'll get some theatre traffic. There we go, nice and efficient placement of bus stop lines. I don't have to waste money on extra bus stops, unnecessary bus stops, and it means my buses can actually probably get be more efficient because they're not stopping every 2 seconds, you know. Really learning the finer points of where to place your bus stop now. So there we go, it's a nice another little loop. That stops 6, so you know, we are now on a potential money mine, if you get what I mean. So that is where I'm sitting on some profits. Now maybe I should put a better bus on that. I think I'm going to go for a MAM GLX2 on that line, but oof, bloody hell, as much as I want to get line 6 lodged, actually just look at this, line 1, you need, oh god, I need to get more capacity on line 1, and But the only way I'm going to get more capacity on line 1 is with a tram. And the thing is, as much as I want to get a tram on this line, how much is a tram again? Oh yeah, several hundred, like 200,000. I mean, what buses do I run on there? I've got an MD Weasel, 2 bar MC2s, and 2 more MD Weasels. So 1, 2, 3, 1. That's 5. So actually, I think the combined sell value of all these would actually add up to 100,000. So let's be smart. If we scrap these buses, we could actually save money on a new tram. It's like a trade-off, really. So if I can just make it to 100,000, which I think I should be able to, because I mean, look, we were already on 30,000, so money is actually coming in now at a much better rate. But if we save up for that, we could scrap all the buses on line 1 and turn it into a tram line, and that will cure line 1's money problem. Well, not money problems. Line 1 does not have money problems, by the way. It is making good money. It's probably one of the most profitable lines yet, but it will cure its capacity problems and hopefully its waiting time problems. That's what we need to do. So we need to make just 100,000. We don't need to make 200,000. We'll make 100,000. We scrap to save money. That is going to be the thing, you know. Bob the Builder always says, you know, you got to reduce, reuse, recycle. So I'm going to reuse these buses. Extra bits of cash by recycling them at the local plant, and I guess reduce I reduce the amount of things I have running on line 1 and get rid of 5 buses for one big nice clean tram. So you know, I'm reducing, I'm reusing, I'm recycling. I should be given a Nobel Peace Prize for saving the environment on this one. So you know, just post it to my house please, Mr. Noble, and I shall be most pleased for it, and I'll write you a check for $43,000. But it's going to be virtual traffic giant money. But you could buy yourself a bar MC free with that, so you know, you got something out of it, mate. You could, you know, bar MC free. Can't say fairer than that, can you? You can't say fairer than a bar MC free. On 54,000 now, about to hit 55,000. How's company value doing? Ooh, it's doing good actually. What were we on? We're about 215,000 at the beginning of the year, so we've jumped up more than 100,000. So that's like a good milestone for us, you know. We're making at least 100,000 company value a year. So obviously the next goal is try and make 1 million a year. Oh god, yeah, we really need to get on top of line 1 now. So if we, you know, we need to get to 1 million a year, then 2 million a year, 3 million a year, 4 million a year. Then probably the biggest preference will be to try and basically the target company value we want is we need to be pulling in 5 million company value a year. So obviously, how do you get 5 million company value a year? Well, you make as much money as you can by well, we're just having good profits really. That's just how we do it. I mean, by the way, line 5's under control now. Line 5 is making money and it is not suffering at all with bad waiting times. So how is line 5 doing now? Actually, it is doing good. It's doing good. It's doing very, 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 very good. I'm going to kick line 1 off as soon as I hit that £100,000. Quickly scrap the buses, quickly buy a tram, then we'll convert line 1 into a tram line. So yeah, we're just playing a waiting game now, 70,000, you know, right now I'm stalling my commentary. Is there anything interesting to talk about today? I could potentially be doing a new Let's Play, you know, I thought I'd add one more to the upload cycle, make it a nice round 5 Let's Plays per upload cycle, because right now it's Rome, Traffic Giant, Tropica, Divine Divinity, and Command & Conquer was sort of stopped for now, until I found a fix for it, and then probably what I'm going to do with Command & Conquer is just do one big bulk recording session, complete the GDI campaign, and then just upload it whenever I feel like it, rather than just work it into the upload cycle, just because the game isn't quite compatible with my laptop, so I have to take special measures with that. Should I tell you what the new game I'm planning to Let's Play is? I'm not going to actually right now, just because I haven't installed it yet, so I need to install it and test it. So I guess from that you can already tell it's another old game. So yeah, and it is a game I played before in my life. It's a game I still play actually, but I don't play this particular installment of it. I tend to play the second installment of this game. Don't know if that really gives a clue, but yeah, I guess it's something where the second installment was more popular than the first installment, and then the company tried to ruin it. I don't know. You know, you can leave your guesses in the comments if you want. But right, we just made it up to 90,000 now, so we're just gonna do that. And oh god, just as I am about to replace it with a tram, look at that. Line 1's numbers are coming under control now, but unfortunately, the tram is going to save me a lot of worry in the long run, and I know I could just redistribute these buses by saving up for 200,000. However, time is limited. In a minute we're going to have only 5 years left to complete the mission, you know. There's only 10 years in this mission. Right, we're done. Right, that line has been pulled, and just as we pull it, we just lose a lot of money. Fuck off. Right, but you know what, right, buses that are not on lines, we shall scrap them for money. So scrap all the unassigned buses, scrap it, there we go. Right, so we're on 186,000 now, so I actually need to wait for another 17 fucking thousand to come in. That is quite a pain in the ass. So line 5, I am bloody counting on you right now to secure my future so I can afford a Bejo CT100. I can't have a Bejo CT120, I can't have a Gen Egg, so just gonna have to do a Bejo CT100. But the Bejo CT100 is a bloody good tram, by the way, so you know what, I'm gonna get my anorak board. I'm going, you know, oh, the Bejo CT100, oh, it's a good tram, say. I got, yes, right, I bought it. Right. Last thing we can do of the year then. So may not have achieved the most this year, however what I have achieved is modernisation. So now it goes here, and we just basically follow the tram line, simple as pie. There you go. And should I do the same thing with line 4 as I was planning to? Maybe not yet, because line 4 is very under control, and I think with line 4 I'm gonna not do the scrap deal. I'm gonna do the basically I just want to redistribute those buses, but the line 1 we just vitally needed it just because we were having trouble controlling numbers. But there we go. And oh, hello, tram adapted for handicapped people. Wow, that is a really nice vehicle type. The Genex Z4, so the disabled people's tram. Tumblr, come at me, bro. Costs 400,000 to purchase. Oh, capacity of 140 people. Is it really attractive then if it's got a 60, yeah, I guess it is more attractive if it suits handicapped people. It could increase my customer base, so yeah, I'm gonna start exploiting disabled people. Ian Duncan Smith will be proud of me. But that's where we're gonna leave it for this episode as we enter the 5th year of Traffic Giants. So I shall see you all in the next episode, peeps. See you then, folks.